This wasn't an ordinary accident. That's great! Then you'll be there if we need to buy something while we're traveling through time. But it would be easy to hide in a place with so much rubble like this. It's possible it was asleep this whole time. No, I don't think she mentioned anything like it. I don't really know much about gambling or placing bets. The soldiers of Blitz Squadron were scattered through the past and the future. No, probably. We finally located all 6 members of the Blitz Squadron. But guys, there's still one more important thing we need to do. We have to find out how far we can get on our own. We just need to believe in ourselves. Come on, guys. Yeah, but just because that's how she would do it, it doesn't necessarily mean that's how we should. I think we need to find our own way to do this, don't you? Really? I can't smell anything. Is this place filled with sad memories? Well, technically we've located everybody, but some have disappeared since then. I think Yule must be happy now. Hope told us that he invented a machine called a time capsule. That's how they got here. Yeah. Back in 13AF, Hope devised a plan to build an artificial Fal'Cie. It was called the Proto-Fal'Cie Project. He wanted to use the new technology to re-levitate Cocoon. But then one day, Hope saw a certain prophecy in the Oracle Drive. Well, I was getting pretty ticked off by that point. Yeah, it would have been just like how it was on the old Cocoon. We changed the future, but it still needs our help. I bet we can find that ore. Did something happen to the Historia Crux? Future made certain. Does that mean we should help the Academy with their important job? We had collected all the ore clusters Hope needed to levitate his new cocoon. An artifact! I wonder which era this unlocks. But this was just the beginning. It would take a century to complete the new cocoon. I don't think I'd ever seen Hope look so happy and excited. And if the old cocoon were to fall before it could be finished, well... Time for the final showdown? Right, you mean Vanille and Fang and the new cocoon. Oh yeah, it does look like the gate's fixed. I wonder what Caius is up to. Where is he? So we better not use the gate until we are definitely sure. Let's go. We don't have anything else to do here now. I'm sorry. I'm not ready. Not quite yet. If we have to fight Caius now, then so be it. I'm ready. I hope the future turns out like this. A place where we can be happy. Right. Right. You mean lightning and snow. But when you raise the new ark, maybe you can help our friends as well. They won't have to bear the burden of a world anymore. And just maybe, Vanille and Fang will be released from the crystal. Yep. Well, we got lost a lot. I don't know how many times I almost gave up. I'm sure we'll meet again, Hope. Mog! No! Snow! Huh? Snow gave us some valuable information. Alyssa was working with Caius of all people. If we had tried to use the artifact, Noel and I would have fallen right into some kind of trap. Caius was the one that was trying to change the events of the past. Snow's constantly on the move. There are Caiuses in the past, present, and future. And they all have to be stopped. Okay. We're going there on this? And this is how I set off on an exciting and scary adventure with my hero, Snow. But the past, present, and future are all connected. And until time stands still, no one can predict how our time-traveling journey will come to an end. The future will always bring us a new adventure. What? A little bit at a time, I guess. It probably took a lot of people working together over decades, maybe even centuries, to make this city what it is now. Yule, you mean? Uh-huh. That sounds like Hope's way. She's very special to you, isn't she? No! The bots must see us as intruders. This terminal's on. Shall we do some snooping? Or this! Noel, I think we're trapped. Towers and forbidden histories? What's he talking about? Could it be something from the future? Right. Noel! Yep. Yule! Noel? Noel, look out! No! Ouch! Whoops! Huh? Uh-oh! Ouch! That hurts. Just like Kaya said, we're causing a paradox to occur. Because of that, Yule has to... She has to... It's because of us. You mean he's not here in the city? She's showing us the way. But even so, she didn't try to avoid her fate. The law of the Farseers. It's a terrible thing to live by, because to obey it means someone has to sacrifice themselves. Lightning, tell me, is there no way for us to save everybody? Noel and I are traveling through these gates because we believe we can change our fate. She said Caius isn't in this city. But even as we do, I can't forget what Yule said. But if that's true, who was it that we met here? We're at the time of the prophecy. The pillar is going to crumble any moment, and then the old cocoon will fall. Yeah, everyone must be in the Ark. Wait! I'll bet that's Caius's target! I just heard Yule inside my head. Yeah, what did she mean? I can't hear Yule anymore. What about you, Noel? Look! Looks like we can cross. Noel, do you hear that? Hope is here! We're on! This is Cocoon. Yeah, check it out. You can see the ground above us. What is that? That's right, I forgot. This is your first time here. An arm? No! Yeah. Huh? Guess it's over. It's the army! Strange world, stranger events, unfamiliar faces, an uncertain future. They speak of anomalies, of a strange energy that warps time itself. Things that shouldn't exist here are appearing near the gates. Things that shouldn't happen are happening. And if you think about it, that term could apply to our existence in this age as well. They call this phenomenon the paradox effect. Lightning. How will I find you when I don't even know when or where I'll end up next? Noel. Rain. Thank you for your help. I was just wondering, have we met before? Noel. What? The monster turned into crystal. Over monsters? Okay. Wait, what do you mean? Guide the Untamed? This power. Can you show me how it works? I want to learn how to protect myself. Might as well start now. Please work. Let's. The machine's working! Hope this actually lets us control Atlas. Oops, sorry. We did it! No! What the? Noel, look out! I think I found his weak spot. Ready? Wait for it. Ha! Oh. I think we got it. Or... the paradox is dissipating. Cast out. These must be victims of the purge. Then whose is it? Alyssa, you feel that way too? And neither will I. I can never forget. The events that scarred Alyssa were started by Lassie. If I had never become a Lassie, if I had never made those mistakes, then the purge, well, it may never have happened. Lightning, is there any way to make up for the suffering we've caused? Can we ever give back what we've taken? Right. Mog, you can help? You're a lifesaver. So, where should we look? It's nothing. I'm fine, really. Just tired, I guess. Oh, no. Just staring into space. Where'd you hear that? Does it mean we need another artifact? Okay. We unraveled the paradox and continued on to another time, another place. But why had these gates appeared? I'll keep traveling with Noel, knowing that we'll find you eventually. Who had tangled the timelines? And for what purpose? We still didn't know. Why am I able to fix these temporal anomalies? Bend monsters to my will? Why do I have this power at all? So Lightning, if you're watching, do what you can to guide us to your side. Hey guys, it looks like we're not the only ones interested in the rewards the government has to offer. If we don't defeat this monster, then who knows what'll happen to Cocoon? Come on, Noel. Mog, you too! I can't believe a man-made machine could bring forth such a terrible monster. And the paradox, too. That was caused by humans as well, wasn't it? Who said that? Hey guys, it looks like we're not the only ones interested in the rewards the government has to offer. An omen of misfortune. Something that doesn't belong here. Yeah, and Snow will be waiting. No, I suppose not. He's just like my sister, always just charging ahead. Noel, I hope you don't get yourself killed. After all, you've risked your life a lot of times. To help me, I mean. It hurt him almost more than he could bear. It still does. He didn't have to tell me. The pain on his face made it clearer than words ever could. I understand why Snow made Noel so angry. Once upon a time, someone Noel loved left him behind. I didn't say you were. Hut! Hope you're ready, sis! You can't come with us? What is that? Are you okay? It's nothing.
Snow, わかった。でもね、いつまでも帰ってこなかったら、私、待ちきれなくなって。
Snow. Okay then. But listen, if you take too long getting home, if I get tired of all this waiting...
迎えに来るよ。
I'm coming to get you.
私たちに旅をさせて自分は遊んでるつもり？
Huh? So while we're out saving the world, you're gonna hang out and play?
もう。
Snow!
知ってほしいんだ。守ってもらうだけだった私が、どれくらい強くなれたか。
I want you to see just how strong I've become since I started looking out for myself. I want you to know.
でも、お姉ちゃんは必死にあがいて、リアルを乗り越えてきた。
Well, maybe that's true. But you know, you were the one who defied reality and fought to make your own destiny.
それが現実かもしれない。無理しない方がいいんじゃない？
I guess if we don't resolve the paradox, this place will stay suspended in limbo. Huh? Yeah, Mog is right. We should turn back. I don't think it's a theme park. Maybe a casino? But I've never seen anything like it before. That's why when I reach Valhalla, I want him with me. Lightning, I've come a long way, and it's all thanks to Noel. So here I am, inside the memory of a lost future. I've come to lead Noel away from this cold, distant world. Noel? Noel! Noel. You've been living in a dream, Noel. You're happy here, and you would be forever. But I've come to take you away from it. I'm sorry. Noel, don't you remember me? We have to stick together, Noel. I've got no one else I can count on but you. We will change the future! What? Let's go, Noel. It's time to change the future. You mean I'm about to die? But... I understand, Noel. But it doesn't matter. I've already made my decision, and we're going to change the future. Lightning sent me a message from Valhalla asking me to do just that. So let's change the future. Together. I wonder, does Caius know about this? It wasn't coincidence that we kept meeting him. I think maybe he was trying to throw us off the trail. It's okay. No matter what, I'll keep going. Just you watch. I promise. If he was wasting his time. Tell me, if I die, what will happen to me? Guess we'll never know. Will you take responsibility? No, I don't mean for what's happened. I mean for what will happen. Make sure I make it as far as Lightning. Please, from now on, that'll be your job. If we hurry, we just might do it in time. Then I wouldn't have to have any more visions. I'm going to believe that I get to Valhalla. What else can I do? Which means this conversation is now over. Look! Yule saw the future that Noel fights to protect. She believed that someday they would see each other once more. That's right. The Oracle Drive! He's back! The spirit of Mog had been sealed up somewhere inside the void beyond. He said Lightning came to rescue him, and that's how he got back to us. Although he could see everything we did, he couldn't make us see him. Then, Mog told us he had a message from my sister. I've traveled the world of dreams, and at last I know the truth. It was the truth about Caius. This is just the beginning. It doesn't matter how tough the going gets now. I know I can face any challenge. I found it, Lightning. Hope. In the midst of despair. No. Sure. Wow. A beast that can swallow dozens of flan in one go? Noel, are you thinking what I'm thinking? Really? I guess you have to be a hunter to tell. Maybe the creature's mouth itself is a rift in time. Maybe the flan that are being swallowed by the monster here are being sent through time to Sunlith. What's your favorite food? Do you have any idea what's going on? So we should go check it out, right? And then they're reappearing back at Sunlith. Why, are you worried about him? If there's one thing I know about Snow, it's that he's as tough as a behemoth. I don't worry too much when he's off on his own. Do you think this'll fix the paradox? If we defeat all the giants, then we should be able to save the future. And the world. I've made up my mind. I'm staying here with you, Noel, in this time. I can't let the world be destroyed. What? Did you come through the gate too? You can see the future, can't you? What do you mean? Wait. I don't get it. How are we the same? Yule, we journeyed through time, solved the paradox, and met two girls who looked exactly the same. And now, at last, we found our way back to Hope's Oracle Drive. He'll be waiting for us. Or perhaps he won't. In a world where the paradox was solved, the eclipse never darkened the sky in the first place. Maybe after all this time, Hope has forgotten us. When we explained his memories had changed because the paradox had been dissolved, we had our 10-year reunion all over again, as if our last meeting had never happened. Of course, his memories had changed. No one remembered that Noel and I had been here. But even so, Hope was there, waiting for us. Hope believed us without question. And then... It is lightning! So it's not just a dream, is it? Then I'm going to find her. So that's what your research was about. Yeah, right. If this is showing us the future, then someday Cocoon will fall. Noel, you told me in your time Cocoon didn't exist like it does now. But who made it fall? Could it have been Caius? Right, but others will. Cocoon will fall into Grand Pulse. Imagine the catastrophe. Think how many lives will be destroyed. Well, it doesn't have to happen. No, we can change the future. We can stop Cocoon from falling and make your world a better place. It's nothing. Hope, thank you for the help. But now, I want more. I want to save the future. If you change the future... No. You know, I started this journey hoping to find my sister. Noel, we can change the future, can't we? Lightning. Thanks to Hope, I can see light at the end of the tunnel. Meanwhile, in his own way, and in his own time, Hope is working toward the same goal. He told us that if we solve the paradox, we can save the future. Together, we can keep Cocoon safe. And if we do, then I know you wanted us to come here. I'll be able to bring you home. I believe this with all my heart. Could this be the tower? Do you realize what this means? The Academia Falsi must have been built by Hope. Vanille and Fang, he did it all for them. Was that us? From before? This machine can show different eras. Do you mean Caius? How could you tell? met them there, didn't you? My sister, and Caius. Well, we've got to find him. Yule brought us here, and we have to help. Maybe we can fix it with a key from another time. The future city of academia is overrun by Seath, and the sealed pages of history may hold the reason why. Caius was here in this tower, where the secrets of the past still lie. Lightning, it was our faith in the tiniest chance that helped us get this far. We might not know what kind of answers are waiting for us, but there is one thing we've learned already. So we track him down and find out if he's the real thing. When the path ahead is too dark to see, sometimes it's important to just keep going. Nice to meet you. She doesn't know who we are. I guess she's not Alyssa after all. She's a machine! Maybe she came to hide something that she didn't want us to know. Some secret about the timeline, perhaps. All the Yules see the same timeline, and all of them have the same goal. They'd always cooperate, no matter what time period they're from. Is she trying to protect time? To protect history? Do you remember? That's what Caius said to us that time we met him in Erba. She's already seen what is going to happen to us here. Maybe the forbidden history that's supposedly locked up in this tower. No, do you think Yule came here to tell us some kind of secret? I've got it! They're here to look for some kind of treasure. There must be all kinds of stuff in this tower. If anyone knows the secrets of this tower, it'll be Caius. If it means resolving the paradox, we have to talk to him. Alyssa, will you take us to the top floor? I think we should wait a while. Think about it some more. Wait a minute. So, you're saying the real Hope and Alyssa were murdered? It stopped moving. So you don't think the Proto-Fal'Cie and the other AI are being controlled by Caius? First off, we question the lead witness and search the scene for clues. Then we narrow down the suspects and dismantle their perfect alibis. This is just like a murder mystery. Let's start the investigation. Couldn't the culprit be the artificial intelligence itself? What if something that humans created found a mind of its own? We should search for the AI mainframe. Maybe we'll find out what's really going on. I'm still putting my money on Caius as the bad guy. I can't prove it right now. But I bet both Yule and Caius are waiting on the top floor. I hadn't thought of that. Last time he attacked us right away. And now he's hiding behind the Fal'Cie and the artificial intelligence. Then there's what? Wonder what it was. I hope you remember, but I'm starting to get worried about you, Noel. What makes you think it isn't Caius? We can do it! For Hope! For Alyssa! For academia! Why? What should we do with it? So you're the same Yule. But who are you? Who are the Farseers? We're in the same time as when we met in Erba. What do you mean? But then, I don't understand. Why are you helping us? I mean, you do know we're trying to change history, right? You mean my sister? You do, don't you? You're saying that lightning shouldn't have disappeared that day. So if we keep traveling through the gates and resolve all the paradoxes that are happening, someone who was meant to survive. And what about the other Caius, the one we saw in the tower? Did you hear that, Noel? We've been doing the right thing all along. Let's go. I'm worried about Yule. But where's the enemy that Yule warned us about? This thing has been behind everything. It's the one who turned the people into Seath, and it's the one who's been trying to kill us in the tower. I don't understand. How did the future Proto-Fal'Cie end up here? And that would enable time travel. Noel, do you realize what this means? The Proto-Fal'Cie could have used this place to travel through time and infiltrate the artificial intelligence. Then it could have manipulated the AI to kill all the humans in the tower and build the Fal'Cie of Academia's future. Right. A paradox is exactly what it is. The Proto-Fal'Cie was trying to protect the distortion that gave birth to it. Just a sec. If the Proto-Fal'Cie can manipulate the past, that means... We can keep killing it, but it's going to keep coming back. No way! Ow! Mog! Yeah! No! Did it work? Did it work? We did it! Did it work? The monster's gone, Mog. Not again. Yeah, thank you. You did great. I don't blame you. Huh? I guess my theory was wrong. We can't outlast it. There must be something we can do. How do we beat it? We just have to think. What do we do? I got it. It's not reaching through time and reviving itself. If we defeat it enough times, we can exhaust its supply of energy. There must be a limit to how many times the Fal'Cie can revive itself. These are all just test copies of the Proto-Fal'Cie. Right? And if that's true, you can do it! You gotta help us. Search the Fal'Cie for its weak point. Mog! Sorry, Mog. Please, I hope you're watching this. The machine is manipulating the past. But then, there's no reason we can't either. Hope! Can you hear me? I've got a bone to pick with you! These machines you built! But I didn't do anything. At least, I don't think I did. Are driving me nuts, huh? No, I'm alive. You worry too much, Noel. Noel isn't himself these days. I wonder if it's because he can't remember the future. It's understandable. No one wants to think they'll forget something that's important to them. I hope we are returning to a better future. Be careful. She might be watching, you know. I shall obey. I wonder if I'll ever be able to find her. I remember I'm supposed to find someone important to me. But who? The system that controls this facility has been hacked by someone from the outside. Wherever they are, they're trying to use the network in an attempt to override the system somehow. They're accessing the system from somewhere in the future. It seems like the culprit isn't even in this time at all. The security system's been hacked too, so the security bots are just pieces of metal. And I don't think the person behind this is actually physically here. Right, let's head back. It looks like we're safe. The network's back up and running. Yeah, I don't know who it could be. Who would go through all the trouble to take control of a tower from the future without a demand of some sort? I'm not 100% sure, but I think it could be the work of the Proto-Fal'Cie. I mean, who else can travel through time and hack the system? Whoever it was that created the paradoxes, did they really want an empty, dead world? Where did you hear that? What's happening? The world is falling apart. It's like a maze. A crossroads within the paradox itself. The paradox is affecting space-time itself. Now we have to solve this one, right? Hey, we did it! There might be other things to discover too. It looks like everything's back to normal. They slept for centuries. And then they awoke again, in our time. Erba, this was their home. But now they're frozen in Cocoon's crystal pillar, never to return. Though they came from Grand Pulse, they became Cocoon's saviors. Yeah, I guess they did in a way. It looks like an oracle drive. Lightning. But how can they be? The prophecy. It's been changed. It keeps changing? My memories. They're real, aren't they? What? You mean Osiris? I saw you. My sister was fighting you. Hey, hold on a second. What do you mean, sanctions? Wait, look out! Do you think we've fixed the oracle drive that Hope found? I believe it will. I think all those drive things are connected across time and space. I was thinking about this artifact we have. I wonder how much we'd get if we sold it. I guess it appeared because we resolved the paradox. Of course, we would never really sell it. That girl, Yule, she seemed to know all about the Oracle Drive. What? What's wrong? Did she come to solve the paradox too? No. That man, Caius. Who is he exactly? I've seen his face before. In my dream. You mean Yule? Before we came here, you said it was personal stuff, remember? I'm a smart girl, I can take a hint. So, I'm not going to pry. Seems to me that if I ask, you'd have a hard time trying to answer. I know what it feels like, not being able to explain how you feel, so I won't ask. No, I'm not gonna ask you anything. You'll tell me when you're good and ready, right? I can wait. Sure. Huh? What's that? I'm sorry, I wasn't listening. And we met a man named Caius, the man you were fighting in my dream. Lightning. Noel and I traveled to Erba. You wouldn't believe how much happened to us there. We found a prophecy that the seeress of the Farseers had recorded. We saw a young girl called Yule, just like the seeress. I guess what worries me the most, though, is that Noel looks sad. Sadder than I've ever seen him. And there's something else, too. The strange thing that both Caius and Yule said about the past. If you change the future, you change the past. I'm afraid of what that might mean for us. When Noel and I solved the paradox, we changed the future. Does that mean the past of Hope and the others has also changed? Sure. We were in a world that had been devastated by the War of Transgression, hundreds of years before I was born. When we came to, we found ourselves in the town of Erba. All traces of humanity were replaced with monstrous Seath. People had been stripped of their normal lives, denied even a human death. They wandered the ruins of their home. I thought I heard a faint whisper, a familiar voice. Could it be the voice of someone who lived here long ago? The voice of someone begging to be heard? Vanille? Is that you? You're sleeping, but your thoughts are still awake. I know, because I experienced that too. You're trapped in crystal, but your soul is still alive. Vanille, listen. I know what it's like. I can feel your pain. I can feel your sorrow, your grief, and your remorse. I know there's someone you want to apologize to. I promise we'll find Fang and bring her here, so you can tell her how you feel. Can you give us some time? Hey, Mog, where do you come from? Where's your hometown? Do you have family somewhere? I see. Well, do you at least know why you were in Valhalla? When Mog was still a young Moogle, he was playing hide-and-seek with his friends. Somehow he ended up getting swallowed by a paradox. On top of that, he had forgotten about his home, his friends, and his family. He was all alone, with no memories of his past. Before he knew it, Mog was drifting farther and farther away from the land where he grew up. When he came to, he was in the void beyond, not knowing how or why he ended up there. Mog, do you want to go home? Someone we can't imagine our lives without. I never thought the day would come when we would have to say goodbye to a dear friend. Mog, do you want to continue on this journey with us? Or do you want to go home to where your friends and family are waiting? Mog, the decision is yours. Thanks, Mog. That's so sweet. But remember, when we get to Valhalla, you have to listen to Lightning, okay? My sister's pretty strict, you know. You don't know if you're going to get another chance. Are you sure you don't want to think about this just a little bit longer? It's so dark. You know what this is? If that happened 500 years in your past, then this must be 200 years in my future. Okay, so you're saying this could be a paradox. Wait, you can't just... No. 10 AF? So nowhere near 200 years. Well... Are you sure your projections were accurate? You don't think it came to attack us? Maybe to destroy Cocoon? There's more than one gate in the ruins, isn't there? Are we not allowed to go inside? Oh. Look out! Is it dead? Is that you? Hope? Huh? Hope. I never thought... This is some kind of ancient city, right? If they could read time, why did they die out? Surely they could see the danger coming and do something to avoid it. Why? Thanks. But it shows lightning. Was that my sister? You mean it could be the paradox? Because the surrounding space-time is twisted, that might be directly affecting the device. So if the paradox is eliminated, space-time will return to normal. Then we could see the prophecy and find out where my sister is. An artifact! Right. During the years that passed as we traveled outside time and space, Hope had devoted himself to his research, trying to unlock the mystery of the paradox. If the gates are the cause of the puzzle, they might also be the key to unlocking it. But I wonder, am I getting closer? Will I find lightning in the end? The Padre Cirrus. Here! This must be the gate Hope was talking about. It was in the ruins. There's something on your mind. Is that right? I won't ask then. Is it about the Cirrus? It must be so strange to be able to see beyond your own present. It's the Moogle. He really bothers you, huh? If that's true, then the Padre Cirrus and Lightning have seen the same things, which means Lightning already knows what's going to happen to us. His face isn't strange, it's totally cute. Something had been bothering Noel, and it had been ever since we heard the story about the Padre Cirrus Yule. But, of course, he wasn't the only one who was troubled. Was it really lightning I saw in the flickering images of the prophecy? The only way to find out is to go through this portal and solve the paradox. Is it the Oracle Drive? In that prophecy, it really was lightning, wasn't it? I'm sure we did. Okay, let's solve this paradox and find out. Sound good? She was fighting. I guess it was just a dream. Lightning. Such a strange dream. What? What was that? What's happening out there? Where did these clothes come from? Godot! What's happening? No. Please, no! Lightning! Help me! You were in my dream. I saw you. If I have to? Thank goodness. Yeah. Okay. Okay, and thank you. Whoever you are, you're okay. Okay. Wait, you know Lightning? Where? Where did you see her? Wow, is that a toy Moogle? Was it Valhalla? Then the meteorite came. I saw it in a dream. I saw my sister. She gave you the Moogle. Do you mean you actually rode here on that meteorite? Now I know for sure. Lightning is alive. She's in a place called Valhalla. I'd only just met Noel, but I believed him. I believed every word he said, even though it couldn't possibly be true. It seems like only yesterday, but I'm the only one who ever remembered that. No one believes. It's just a dream, they say, from when I slept in the crystal. An illusion. They say my sister is gone. The smile on Lightning's face when she gave her blessing for Snow and me to get married. That 3 years ago she sacrificed herself to stop the fall of Cocoon. She turned into the crystal pillar that holds Cocoon above the surface of Pulse, and saved both worlds. That's what they say. But even so... Wait up! Wait, what happened to Cocoon? It's not there. Well, it's 3 AF, so that was 3 years ago. Yes, I knew it. I knew you weren't from this world. Noel. Do you know where my sister is? What's happening? Godot. I don't... What is that place? Noel, do you know? On the broad plain beneath Cocoon, my sister once celebrated my marriage to Snow. I remember her smile like it was yesterday. But sometime when I wasn't looking, she disappeared. She was gone as if she'd never been there in the first place. Lightning, are you out there? Did I dream that day on Pulse, or did it really happen? Noel says he can find you, but is he telling the truth? I couldn't turn my eyes away. I knew the answer lay beyond that gate. The answer to my doubts and dreams. Could Noel be telling the truth? Beyond that gate, in a place called Valhalla, is Lightning alive and waiting for me? Artifacts? Oh, how I want to believe. I want my sister back. Noel's world was a terrible place where Cocoon did not exist. He had traveled back in time to change that bleak future. So much happened the night the meteorite fell. We all had a lot to think about. I wonder if anyone slept. Or so he told us. Can I dare to hope again? After all this time? All this talk about artifacts and gates and time travel? To be honest, I don't know if I'm ready to believe it. Good morning. What? You mean you don't? I was scared. People said I was dreaming. They said I was just making up stories so that I didn't have to face the truth. Yesterday, you said you were the last of humanity. What did you mean? Well, perhaps history changed somehow. What? This is Lightning's knife. I keep it in my room, but how did it get out here? Of course, that's not really possible. I know that. But I just don't understand how I can remember it so clearly when no one else can. But what? What was she trying to tell me? Could it be a message from Lightning? Does such a world exist? A place where my sister is still alive? Perhaps I saw a different future. Perhaps it was just a dream. And only I can see the truth. What was he doing with this anyway? No, it's mine. It's a reminder of a promise a good friend made me. Thank you, Snow. Okay. And that was the last time I saw Snow. The memories I had of Lightning standing on the plain beneath Cocoon. He was the only one who believed them enough to do something. That's why I've been waiting here. I'm a teacher. I have a responsibility to my students. What? No, of course not. I have faith in Snow. He is a hero after all. Snow told me to wait for him. Don't you think I know that? I wanted to go. I wish I had. No, that's not true. Of course I wanted to go. I know, but I just can't. Oh yeah, she's my pet. Snow, so this is where you got to. And the artifact isn't here, huh? Yuge found her and brought her home. Thanks. She's adorable. I thought I could hide it from them, but they knew. They saw right through me. I'd lost lightning and then snow. But those guys, they really tried to cheer me up. Good girl. Oh. Aw. What? No, not at all. Life is harder here compared to back on Cocoon. But everyone sticks together. Even in the tough times, we have each other. That helps. Yes. But it's only part of a family. It just doesn't feel whole without my sister, you know? But without Snow, I still feel as lonely as can be, even with all these friends around me. This is why I can't just leave. Little Snow means so much to me now. Why don't you settle down with us? I'm sure everyone would like that. Wait. Okay, what is that? How? That mirror, it was never there before. Yeah. How did that happen? We found an artifact, just as Noel said we would. Does this mean everything else he said is true? Did he really meet lightning in Valhalla? Maybe. Once I step through the gate, I'll be leaving my friends, my students, and the village for who knows how long. Can you tell me, Lightning? Do I dare believe this man? There is one thing. What is it you want, exactly? I understand. Thank you, Noel. Thank you for telling me that. Well, not again! Yes, I'm ready to go. It's not a dream or a lie. I know my sister is alive out there. I'm sorry I doubted you. Of all people, I should know how bad it can make you feel when no one believes what you say. Snow put all his trust in me. Now it's my turn to do the same for you. I've made up my mind. You and I. We go together. There's no need. We already have, sort of. Lightning's knife. It's been sharpened and cleaned. Look, my pendant has a brand new chain. I'm sorry. I can't do this yet. See? And Snow was purring like a kitten. Someone gave him a good brushing. Huh? Thanks, guys. It's time for me to go. I don't know what's waiting out there, in the future between worlds, but I want to see Lightning so much. If there's any chance at all, I want to take it. I promise. If I believe, maybe a miracle will happen. I guess this is it. This place is incredible. I'll be back! So this is how you were able to travel backwards from the future? Is this my village? I wonder if anyone is here. Lightning? What are you doing here? Is that really you, Lightning? I knew it. It is you, isn't it? I've been looking everywhere for you. Where have you been? What was that dream you made me see? Why did you make me come out here? Lightning, what did you see? A gate. No life or death. You mean like Valhalla? Would turn this world into another Valhalla. That's what Caius is after. If he can bring down Cocoon, millions of people would die, and the power of chaos... Lightning then told us what would happen to Cocoon. That's why you were fighting Caius in Valhalla. You're protecting Etro. By that time, Hope and the Academy would have completed the new cocoon, but in 500 AF, the old cocoon would collapse and fall into pulse, the crystal pillar no longer strong enough to support it. When they attempted to launch it, Caius would intervene. He would smash it into the old cocoon and bring them both down. So we have to travel to 500 AF and stop Caius from destroying Cocoon. The truth is, I didn't want to let her go. I'd come so far to find her, I was afraid to lose her again. So I swallowed the words I wanted to say and hid my fear. It was the hardest thing I ever did. Hey, Lightning, we'll be able to be together again, right? When all this is over? But I had to be strong, for her sake. She had her own battles ahead of her. We're going to save the cocoon that Hope built. I guess this is it, huh? Where am I? It's different than before. You're not giving up, are you? Don't you remember? You're the one who told me that as long as you have hope, the goddess will smile upon you. Is that? Yeah. A sky without cocoon. A sky dark and ominous, stripped of hope. But we'll keep searching for a way. I know that one day, the sun will rise and we'll all look up at a golden sky. And we'll be able to laugh again and be with the people that are important to us. Maybe I am. Yeah. Where am I? Have I really come back to New Bodom? Or is this just part of a dream? Snow! What are you doing here? But you went looking for my sister. You left ages ago. What? I don't understand. Where did everyone go? Everything's falling apart. Is it really you? Lightning, why are you here? Yes. My family. That's right. I'm home. My family are all here. If I accepted it, my journey through time would end. Deep in my heart, the truth still glinted like a razor. This wasn't real. It was a dream. This is what I'd been searching for. All this time. I'd found my home. I'd found happiness. My sister was here. Snow was here. If I stayed, I would be with everyone I'd ever loved. But, yeah, in some ways, it's almost like that happiness has taken over, forcing out the feelings that were there before. Just being here with my sister fills me with joy. I'm home. Now every day is paradise. At first I was overwhelmed with loss, but soon even that feeling faded away with the rest. LeBro and Huge, Godot and Mackie, the whole gang. Lightning is here with me, and Snow as well. And guess what? Hope had some great news for us. Sometimes Saz and his son come to visit. He said he was pretty sure they might be able to save Fang and Vanille from the pillar. I'm content. I like my life the way it is. There's only one thing that keeps it from being perfect. I know he was a friend. I can't remember a certain person. And I'm sure we were close. But no matter how I try, I can't recall his face or his name or even how his voice sounded. It's so strange. Who could he be? In my room, I have a mirror. I never use it. It scares me. On the other side of that mirror, there's a whole other world. And if I peek inside, I'll be lost. When I told Snow how I felt, of course he said I was just being silly. Maybe I am. I can live with that, or so it seems to me. All I want is for these wonderful, magical days to continue. This is where I'll stay, for this time to stretch on forever. I'm home, and I never want to leave. I couldn't do it. When I had lost faith in the future, Noel came and gave me hope. And then Snow left his home and his friends. He traveled through time to save others. Hope worked feverishly to save Cocoon. I couldn't desert them to live in this world of dreams. I couldn't betray them. There was Vanille and Fang, trapped in crystal, holding Cocoon in the sky. Lightning, I'm so sorry. No, that's not my sister. No! So this is a dream after all. No. Vanille? Is that really you? But why did you come? Thank you. Snow and Hope, they're fighting their own battles as well. Out of all of us, I was the only one who was running away from the truth. I almost believed her. The fake lightning, I mean. But then I remembered my sister is fighting in Valhalla. Fang? Vanille? You mean Noel? Noel, I'll save you. Okay, it's time to find Noel. She saved me once 3 years ago, and today she came to help me. I owe her my life twice now. Guess what, Lightning? I met Vanille again. Even though they're still trapped in crystal, they reached out to me, showed me a way out of my dream, and I met Fang for the first time too. We only talked a while, but she kind of reminded me of you. One day, I'm going to pay them back. I promise. I wonder what kind of dream Noel is living in. Whatever it is, I'm going to wake him out of it. And together, we'll find you, Lightning. Saz! Is that you? Oh, yeah. This is it. A fight for the future. No! I know the truth, Caius. I know that every time I change things, I lose a part of my life. But don't you see? I don't care. I'm here to protect the future, and I will! No, Hope, not you! You have to protect Vanille and Fang! Okay. Yeah, we'll be there. And Lightning will be with us. Yeah, this is Odin. Is Lightning trying to help us? Not just me. She's helping you too, Noel. Ready? Noel. Now what? Lightning? He always wanted to come back here, didn't he? Noel. He wanted to come back here to die. In the end, he believed what you told him. He heard you. They wanted reality. Then, let's do it. Build a new future. And the timeline is back to how it was. No, I feel great. Oh no, wait. You don't think that Caius really... Right. What about Fang and Vanille? So this will take us to 500 AF. I guess that's where we'll be living now. 500 years in my future. Maybe Lightning will be there. Okay. Yeah, let's go. Are they going to destroy the planet? The pillar crumbles to ash and sand, and down to earth. The cocoon does fall. No! Snow, is that really you? I can't believe it. Thanks, Noel. Got it. Hit it! Huh? Darn it. Damn it. What? Hit it! Come on, Snow. Let's go. You saw lightning? You saw lightning in a dream, too. That means it must be true. She is alive. Let us help you fight the monster. I won't abandon Vanille and Fang. Hope confirmed it for us. He said Lightning is alive. Somewhere out there. We have to do something about that flan. Hope told us to try and protect Cocoon. I think that's what my sister would want too. This is Noel. In your dream, I wonder if it really was my sister that you met. And this is Snow. We're getting married. Yes, that's how she looked to me, too. I guess it really was her. In any case, with Snow on our team, we can do anything, right? I bet we can even beat that giant flan. Okay. Are Vanille and Fang still safe? If the stories about Cocoon collapsing are true, we'd better hurry. Yeah. Listen, Snow. I'll help you. Guess what, Lightning? I found Snow again. He hasn't changed a bit. Still as reckless as ever, still doing his own thing. To think I spent all that time worrying about him. Stupid me. Guess I'll never learn. And that's how we got here. But Vanille and Fang, they're inside it. I can't believe Lightning appeared in your dreams as well. She told you to protect Cocoon's pillar, so she must want you to save Vanille and Fang. What? Lightning, did you meet Snow in his dreams? Is there a reason why you can only talk to us when we sleep? Could it be a paradox? He's still as hot-headed as the day we said goodbye. It makes me so mad. Snow hasn't changed one bit, even though it's been years since I last saw him. But it's a relief, too. I've been caught up in the fate of the world for so long. It feels good to worry about the simple stuff. Being with Snow helped me forget about what the future might hold. Whoa. Snow! I don't think it hurt you. Snow! Kay! Is it angry? I remember I cried a crystal tear. Yes, I know. It was the loneliest, scariest moment of my life. It's all right. You know, I think I dreamed the whole time. But they were good dreams. Dreams about turning back to normal. Being with my friends again. Thank you, Mog. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. He's like a theme park mascot. Well, it's a place where people go to just go on rides and have fun. They were born on Grand Pulse, just like you. Back then, on Cocoon, that was really unusual. I guess you only have them when times are peaceful and prosperous, not like where you're from. Maybe it's the wrong artifact. Wait, you mean Snow can't go through? Are you okay? I will. Snow, we mean it. No heroics, okay? Yeah, must be for another gate. We have to do this. We can't afford to fail. If we don't find a way to defeat that Flan... Yeah, maybe you're right. We'll be back. What do you mean? Does this mean Snow can't come with us? Yeah, you behave yourself or else. You got it? I'm serious, Snow. No, we can't win this, not now. Snow! That's enough! No! Stop it! I won't let you go! No, wait! But we resolved the paradox! No, please don't leave me. I can't lose you over and over. A sea brand. But how? Why did he have the brand? Who made Snow a Lassie? Why? Not in a million years! Who would be insane and stupid enough to do that? But everyone knows what happens to Lassie. Succeed or fail, they're doomed. And you hate him for that. I've decided. Snow is always putting himself in danger, trying to save others. That's it. Snow! When I became a Lassie, he did everything he could to help me. Now it's my turn. I swear, I won't stop until I find him again. So, I'm going to save him.
Off you go! The transformation spell worked like a charm. No one can tell who we are.
Shall we?
Mog, now we'll need the Wonder Honey. Can you go find some?
The forest of Sunlith is a quiet place. I thought I heard a voice. I cocked my ear towards the wind, and through the rustling of the green leaves, I thought I heard Snow. As much as I'd hoped we'd run into my hero, it wasn't him that we encountered in the forest. This has gone too far. I think there's someone else here with us.
That's enough! I've about had it with your mischief. You should be ashamed of yourselves for behaving like this. You should know better. Well, what do you have to say for yourselves? All right, that's a promise. Now it's time for all of you to go home.
許さないよ。涙なんて流さない。どんな未来が見えても嘆いたりしない。どんな終わりが見えても迷わないよ。お姉ちゃんが教えてくれたんだよ。どんな時も希望を捨てるなって。お姉ちゃんならこの世界の希望を守ってくれる。だから私はいなくなっても後悔はしてないんだ。旅を始めたのはお姉ちゃんに会いたいから。だけど旅を続けたのは私の思いだからね。お姉ちゃん、国運が揺らいでお姉ちゃんがいなくなった時、私を忘れないでみんな言ったの。でも私信じたんだ。お姉ちゃんは生きてる。必ずまた会えるって信じ続けて、やっと出会えた。ライトニングは消えてしまった。死んだんだってお姉ちゃんが覚えていてくれたら、私たちきっとまた会える。私がどうなっても消えてしまっても。だからお姉ちゃん、私を忘れないで。時の歪みを直す力、そして魔物を操る力。力の意味はまだわからないけど、また会えると信じてノエルと進み続けるよ。だからお姉ちゃん、どこかで見てるならずっと見守っていて。一つのパラドックスを解決して私たちは次の時代に旅立つ。でもどうしてゲートが現れたのか、誰が何のために時を歪めたのかは謎のまま。
That makes sense. I hope we land right in the place where lightning is waiting. Where do you think we'll end up this time? The future? The past? Hey, make up your mind. Yeah, I guess you're right. Ouch. Is this where I think it is? Could lightning be here? So, are you saying we're lost? Great. Well, I need a break. Huh? What was it? Finding my sister isn't gonna be easy. It's not much of a legend, really, is it? It sounds more like common sense to me. Sounds good. Oh, thanks. Another detour? Yeah. No. The last time I saw lightning was the night before we met. Although, I've had lots of dreams about what happened the next day. Why do you ask? All right. My turn. I want to know about Yule. What do you mean? She could be a time traveler, right? Just like you and me and Snow. So you're saying every age we travel to, there's a different Yule waiting? a Yule from Erba and a Yule from Yasha's Massif. Is that possible? Noel, I've been thinking. If we keep traveling through time and resolving paradoxes and changing history, doesn't that mean the future you come from will change along with everything else? Yeah. Is this the void beyond?
Mog? No!
What's wrong? Why won't you answer me? Come on, Mog. This can't be. You're Yule, aren't you? But where are we? Are we trapped in this place? But how do I get out? Is there any way for me to escape? Am I stuck here by myself? You said you're not really here, didn't you, Yule? A shade of Valhalla? What kind of world is Valhalla anyway? Is this a trap someone left for me? Has someone locked me in here on purpose? Are you saying I can't ever leave? You're a different Yule, aren't you?
Wait, don't go!
Servants of the goddess? If I'm a servant of the goddess, what am I supposed to do? My sister is also somewhere in Valhalla. What's her part in all this? What kind of goddess is Etro? So the ability to change the future is a gift from the goddess herself. Is Noel Etro's servant too? I suppose you're another Yule as well. You're Yule too. Which era do you come from? I don't understand. Have you come to tell me something? How? I don't understand.
What have you done to him?
No, I don't believe you.
Noel would never give in to you.
But why, Caius? Why do you fight us? You're going to destroy history just so you can save Yule? Caius? Don't be sorry. And forget your tears. You don't need them.
No!
No matter what future is waiting for us, I'll have no regrets. No matter what end we see coming, I won't change my mind. You taught me how to live my life. No matter what, we shouldn't give up hope. I believe in you. You'll keep the future of this world safe. So it's okay. I don't mind if I'm gone. I have no regrets. None at all. I chose to start my journey because I wanted to see you again. But there was a reason I decided to keep going. It was a promise I made to myself. Don't forget me. It's okay, Lightning. When Cocoon fell, and you seemed to just disappear, everyone was so sure. I knew that you were alive somewhere, and I'd find you eventually. They said that you were gone. That you were dead. But not me. I just knew. I never gave up hope. And now here we are. No matter what happens to me, even if I vanish from this world, keep me in your thoughts. Remember me, and we'll see each other again. Promise me, Lightning. Promise you'll remember me. The Vile Peaks. You know, Lightning told me she came here on a mission once. No, it's not hers. It's just an empty vessel. It doesn't have any human thoughts or emotions. You know, Lightning told me she came here on a mission once. The Vile Peaks. No, it's not hers. It's just an empty vessel. It doesn't have any human thoughts or emotions. You will. Oh, it's nothing. I just thought I heard Lightning's voice. I know it's probably just all in my head. Yeah, I hope you're right. I sort of have an idea of what happened, but I can't really explain it. It was more of a hunch, really. It's probably the most impressive-looking building. What about that one? So that's the 13th Ark. You ever heard of it, Noel? I hope so. But I wonder why we couldn't see it when we were here before. But why? That thing that's floating above us now? A whole new cocoon. That's an ambitious plan. So tell me, is there really no way to stop the crystal pillar from breaking? Well, not Vanille, that's for sure. When the pillar finally breaks, what will happen to Vanille and Fang? I hope it works. That must have been a tough call. You heard her? Lightning. She's still looking out for us, isn't she? So, have you learned anything else about Lightning since then? We ended up at a casino called Serendipity. Have you heard of it, Hope? When that time comes, she'll need people at her side that she can rely on. I think Lightning is preparing for a battle, and she doesn't know what the outcome will be. Kinda. You risked your own life for the sake of Cocoon. If there's one thing we're good at, it's looking for weird objects. That is good news. Alyssa... Well, hey, you've still got us. This is the shell they're going to float in the sky? One chaos crystal, just like you ordered. What makes you think so? I hope this was worth it after all that. That's weird he doesn't remember me. It can't be. Amadar? Yeah, he was in Cocoon's army. Lightning served in his unit. I've met him lots of times. Like twins. How did this happen? This Captain Cryptic really does look just like Amadar. Maybe it's the paradox effect. I wonder. I bet they used the lieutenant as a model when they made this duplicate. A message? For Lightning? This ore, is it really that valuable? No, he's definitely not Amadar. But how does he know about my sister? It's just what? We just did what little we could to help. This should be the last graviton core we need. I can't wait to see them raise the new cocoon. The credit belongs to everyone at the Academy who spent years researching the technology in the first place. They're the real heroes as far as we're concerned. It won't be long before they're able to launch their Ark. It just seems so incredible they've come this far. Noel, are you worried at all? Caius has tried to interfere before. Maybe he will again. I wish there was some way to find out. But I wonder, your memory's disappearing. I hope he lets us finish here. Are your memories playing tricks on you again? Noel, something must have happened between you two. Does it have anything to do with the future changing? Not a human. Only Fal'Cie have this power. Who would do that? I don't get it. Why are they only coming after us? Look at these people. This is happening because of us. Maybe we should leave. Then Caius would too. He thinks we're his enemies because of something that happened in the past. So we travel back in time and find out why. Hey, do you think there could be a gate on the far side? We're getting closer to the gate. Is there anything we can do to help? restore data closed that entry off, right? Will this help you to stop the other malfunctions? Seems to be working. And we can help you do this? We can access this one. No way. That can't be right. Have the Fal'Cie somehow come back and taken over from the government? That guy must have been the gatekeeper, huh? I don't think it is a who. This is all the work of machines. Cocoon's Fal'Cie were like that too. They wouldn't think twice about sacrificing human life. Maybe we can change the direction. I'm sure there's a switch. Take it easy. If we rush in, we might just lose sight of him. No, look! Now he's over there! Should we keep chasing him? We'll just run into another trap. Noel, don't let him get to you. What's going on? Monsters from Valhalla? We'll have to watch our step. Watch. If you follow the movements closely, you can see there's some sort of pattern. That's what Yule was saying. We could head back now if we wanted to. Are they starting the launch already? So why'd we end up here? Hey, do you know what the Academy is? He could be talking about the elevator that's supposed to connect Cocoon and Pulse, but it's still being built. What is this paradox effect? That huge hand. Any idea what it was? It's going to be finished next year. Last year? I don't get it. Did we move forward in time? Could the gate have brought us to an alternate world? Could my memory be messed up somehow? You know, I think we may have really traveled into the future. Why did you offer to stop the giant? Like the gate to Valhalla? Right, we'll do it your way. And we need an artifact to open it, right? What just happened? What could the artifact be? What's in this age that shouldn't be? I wonder what the key looks like. Wouldn't Atlas be the key? So Atlas definitely doesn't belong in this time. If we can stop him, then maybe we'll find the artifact we need. What do we need to activate the gate? Something that doesn't belong in this time. Sounds like us. What about Alyssa? How about the thing we used last time? That's probably your answer. Maybe it hides something the Academy can use. It's another gate. Are these all linked to different time periods? Where do these gates lead? What are these gates anyway? Wish we knew what they really were. What are these gates for anyway? We have to focus on these gates. What does the Academy make of all this? They look like some sort of device. The design seems too deliberate to be natural. So, about Alyssa, you think we can trust her? No. Right. Did the device appear along with Atlas? If Atlas is a weapon built by humans, they must have designed a way to stop it. I'm not so sure about this. I need some more time to think. I'm all for living in the moment. I'm with you. No regrets. Alyssa, what do you think? Hey, Mog, what do you think about all this? Hey, Noel, is Atlas used in some war that happens in the future? When does that happen? But what happens to Cocoon's pillar? What happens to Lightning and the others? Wait, you're not talking about what happened 5 years ago. That was the day my sister disappeared into the pillar. Are you forgetting stuff? Are you joking? If we travel to the future, maybe we can stop it. Oh no. Where are we? Sounds like we did something. Are you sure it's okay to lie like that? There he is! What ruins are these? I wonder what caused the paradox effect. Could this someone be responsible for Lightning disappearing? But why only me? Who would do something like that? Is this why Cocoon has been destroyed in your future? This ability to control monsters and use the gates. Could it be a gift from Lightning? You know, this might all be a natural occurrence. Like, I don't know, a timequake or something. Now for the gate. Back to the gate. It's all right. Things turned out well. Well, I was supposed to go to the capital's university. So if we want to defeat Atlas, we need to destroy that component. Not exactly. He's more like a good luck charm. So Atlas wasn't born from the ruins. He's the strong one, not me. I've always been protected by others. And I knew that had to change. I appreciate that, but I'm sorry, our hands are full. Why? Are you short of new recruits? Are you all right? Should I call for someone? It is wonderful. And he never even complains. Well, almost never. I'm glad you found it entertaining. It wasn't a fight that could be won by brute force. We were able to weaken him first by resolving the paradox. So the giant was sent back in time? I didn't mean to get in the way of your work. We can't take all the credit. Mog helped too. Oh no, I'll eat anything. Thank you. No, we're okay. Thank you for asking. So the paradox is still affecting things here? Mog, that's not very convincing coming from you. When's the last time you took a step anywhere? Maybe someone turned it on by mistake. Let's check the ruins to see if we can get to the bottom of this. It's hidden in the labyrinth? So what do you think all this is supposed to be for, anyway? He said something about a place of war, right? I can't believe that worked. Final Fantasy XIII-2. The story so far. Come on, Mog.
ファイナルファンタジー13-2ダウンロードコンテンツ
Go, Mog! Fly! That way! Nice! Go! Well done! Awesome! You did it! That's my Mog. Ready, and? Well, if that's the case, why don't we try that theory out right now? Hey, Noel, do you feel that? Really? You found something already? Hi there. I'm a little overwhelmed and slightly confused, to be honest. So you run a shop? You can enter the Historia Crux too? Okay, this looks easy. Slow and steady should do it. I'll be right here. Don't worry. I promise, we'll all make it out of here. I'm with Noel. Let's help them find peace so they can go to a better place. We can't let our journey end here. I won't get lost again, I promise. We should clear our heads. All right, time to try again. It's not working. We need to find the right artifact for this gate. Nothing's happening. Excuse me. Did you notice? One of the prizes you can win is a chaos crystal. Is it almost like a rift in time? There are so many great prizes, but we're not even close to getting any of them. You know who we are? I don't know. I mean, the owner looked like he was enjoying the game, didn't he? Well, maybe. Uh-oh, it looks like they're watching us. Should we leave? Even if you disappear, you'll live on forever? Now we can build a paradox weapon. What's the owner's story? Who is he? Well, we're not exactly sure what they do. Hey, take a look at this coin. It's not like the other ones. Just one gil? This has got to be a mistake. Speaking of which, I wonder how Saz is doing. He used to have a little chocobo just like this one. Even the prizes have been affected by the paradox. This place, it must be Noel's dream world. Mog? Noel, where are you? Come on, Noel. We're still inside the dream world. How do we get out? Noel, wait! Mog, tell us what you know. Come on, Noel. You're not just the future boy anymore. You're a part of my time period as well now. That's exactly what happened to me in Lightning. We were l'Cie, and the goddess intervened to free us. So, he's been plotting for centuries. Where did my sister go? After she helped you, I mean. It must be difficult to hear them. Do you hear that? Music? No, it's someone talking. The only person left who can stop him is you. It's the voices again. Is it something that you have to do? Someone's calling us. Listen, do you hear that? Let's go, Noel. They're guiding our steps. They've helped us again. Did we give the wrong answer? The voices, they're gone. That wasn't what they wanted to hear. We should talk to those people. Maybe they can tell us what's going on. So the hunters are having trouble finding prey because of this weird storm? I wonder what's causing it. But Noel's a hunter. Thanks. We should search somewhere in this area, I guess. If we could just get it to step out of the way. Maybe we can try asking the hunters. Is it something to do with the storm? Where can they be going? There has to be something we can do. So the fragment was causing the storm. The monster swallowed it by accident, but it kept working inside it. Hey, it looks like we activated something. Let's see what it does now. But this is the hunter's camp. How did we get back here? Whoa! What the? This is the gate that won't open with an artifact. We've got to find the seal and a way to break it. Now where are we? I'm not sure, but this gate seems different from the others. This is a special gate, right? And it won't open until we find and break the seal. This won't open with an artifact. We've got to unlock whatever is sealing it. Yes, we broke the seal on the gate! Noel, are you okay? It makes you wonder, what's going to happen next? It's so weird that she was here. She's a strange girl. She said I was the same as her. I wonder what she meant by that. You mean like what I'm doing now? Changing the future and all that? It sounded like I'm supposed to do something, like a mission or a destiny. She talked about tracing the timeline. Could she be the Cirrus from ancient Padra? Then maybe a distant descendant? But we were always told that no one lived down here on Grand Pulse. Next time, I don't think he'll be so quick to let us go. Maybe one of them is immortal and always stays the same age. I wonder if Caius is somewhere around too. Like he was back in Erba. The Yule we just met and the Yule we met in Erba are twin sisters. Ah, I got it! The sun is back in the sky. Yule said that changing the future will also change the past. If the paradox didn't happen, then maybe Hope never had any reason to come here. Is this what she meant? The eclipse doesn't happen because we solved the paradox in the future? Something strange is happening. Doesn't that sound wrong to you? If the future changes, the past changes too. I can see how the past can affect the future, but how does it work in reverse? It makes no sense at all. But I don't get it. It just makes no sense. I hope the Oracle Drive here has been fixed. I want to know if that really was lightning that we saw in the prophecy. Yeah, everything that happened during the paradox might be gone, even their memories of it. You know, that Caius guy seems to know a lot about what's going on. Could he be the one who caused the paradox and the eclipse? It's a strange thing, trying to change history by yourself. This man, have you met him before? Do you know him? Maybe he's using the gates just like us, trying to protect history. Oh, right. Sounds like Yule is the one who's confused. If the future changes, the past changes too. Isn't that how it normally works? The fal'Cie that caused the eclipse. What was it looking for up in the sky? We tried so hard to save the pillar, together with Snow. Was it all in vain? It seems unbelievable the crystal pillar could become so fragile. I guess the ruins were interesting enough. They didn't need the paradox to draw them here. We changed the future, and that in turn changed the past. But how could that happen? But who changed it in the first place? I think Lightning wants us to fix the timeline. Put it back how it was. Maybe that's why she gave me the power to travel through time and control monsters. Yeah, maybe we just moved between two parallel worlds. One that had an eclipse and one that didn't. So there's no other world but this one, and only one real history. Right? And we have to travel across time to protect the future. We should try asking some of the people around here. They might know something that will help. We did it! Now we gotta find out which gate it belongs to. What's wrong? Can I ask you a stupid question? Is it just me, or can you see all these people around us as well? It's like we're invisible. We have to be careful. This could be a trap. It's just that they have no presence, like they're not alive. Hey, that girl. Isn't that Alyssa? What's she doing in this time period? Are all the people who work here the same as you, Alyssa? And we owe all that to our spirit? If a person is created artificially, do they still have a spirit? Help! Is this a paradox? Hope and the others were killed in this tower. And then, after they were dead, the AI took control of the academy. And the duplicates were mechanical puppets that were built to hide what happened. Do you remember what Caius said? In his memory, the next thing that happens is we die. But there's a way out. If we can survive now instead of dying, that will automatically change history. We can save the future. Right, but the artificial intelligence needed to build the proto-fal'Cie rebelled against the humans. That's when everything went wrong. Mog, we're in real trouble here. We need your scouting skills. This must be the heart of the system. I know it's a machine, but it seems like it's almost breathing. But are they with us or against us? Time to gather some info. And there's a terminal right here. Let's check the computer. Maybe there's an override command. Yep, I think we dealt with a lock. That was Caius, right? Nope, still some locks that need unlocking. I bet we can do that if we find some more computers. Why don't we just try the switch? By the looks of it, all those dead ends are gone now. If we don't do something about these tangled circuits, we're not getting anywhere. Oh hey, you're right! There is that access key we picked up. Couldn't hurt to try it. We've got to find a key somewhere that'll work on this. It's one little step, but we're moving in the right direction. Now we can explore the other floors. You think we fixed the elevator? Uh-huh. There's something strange going on with the system. Better get our hands on an access key then. And that's where Caius is waiting for us. Someone who looks and talks a lot like Caius, at least. I know, but it has to be. Maybe this is a paradox of some sort. Yep, good work, guys. One mystery solved. Try using the switch. Did we not stop it in time? Yeah, just like that. I don't think that's enough. That's how it's done. No, we did it! It doesn't look like we can go any further this way. If only we could find one of those space-time rifts. I'm pretty sure that's how we get into the maze. Let's give it another shot. I don't see any rifts around here. Maybe we should try our luck somewhere else. We've searched this section from top to bottom. I don't think the entrance is here. No rifts to be found. Not even a ripple. Time to try another area? Did your friends back home tell you about it? It's like someone started to build something and then gave up halfway through. Hey, Mog, are you absolutely sure you don't remember anything about your past? A long time ago? Even before you met Lightning in Valhalla? Alright then. We should check the other mazes too. Oh, really? You've never told us that before. What were you searching for? If we search them all, we're bound to find some sort of clue that will lead us to your hometown. Mog, have you been able to remember anything about your hometown? Anything at all? So that place means something to you. Then it must be important. I think we should check the Erba Labyrinth some more. Maybe we can help Mog remember more about where he came from. Come on, you guys. Mog, you're going home. This reminds me of stories we heard, that there used to be a great city on Grand Pulse. I bet this is what these ruins are. No one's been able to figure that out. We were more or less locked up inside Cocoon. We never had much opportunity to learn about the world below us. Our scientists have only just begun to study the mysteries of Grand Pulse. It is strange, isn't it? We were all led to believe that Pulse was a scary place. A long time ago, there was a girl we'll call Serah. I guess so. So much so I became a Lassie. Curiosity killed the Moogle, as they say. One day, silly Serah wandered into some ruins and became a Lassie. Why did the eclipse happen over the ruins? Why did the eclipse appear here? I guess you would. I wonder, what triggered the paradox in the ruins? The fal'Cie wasn't due to appear for centuries. Why now? Is there something special about this location? Maybe there's something important hidden here. Then I guess we better start searching ourselves. Oh, the fal'Cie was feeling bored. A meteorite, a future weapon, and a giant fal'Cie. It was like, I think I'll try making just this part dark and see how it looks. Or something like that. Well, then I guess you wouldn't be from the future. You'd be like a visitor from a parallel dimension or something. Are you sure the eclipse was 200 years from now? Maybe it's your memories that are muddled. It's almost like we're in the middle of an invasion from another world. Then I guess it must be a paradox. Scary to think we can't trust our memories, though. That kind of sounds like what happened with Lightning, right? Could that be why no one remembers what happened to her? Noel, you sure do know a lot about the history of the planet. It was a shock seeing Hope grown older than me, but he was still the same Hope I knew. Lightning, Hope listened to my story without saying a word. I told him about how I'm the only one who remembers your smile on the plain of Grand Pulse. I told him about how Snow set out to try and save you and Vanille and Fang. And I told him about Noel. Noel from the future. We didn't do it on our own. We have Hope to thank. If he hadn't been there to help us, do you always have to work in such dangerous areas? Tell me, Hope, what made you join the Academy? Has the Academy figured out what the paradoxes are? My sister and the others. I think they wanted to preserve life. They gave us a chance to live again. Hope, you've been at this for years. Hope, why are you all so grown up now? I'm no scientist, but even I understand that 7 years have passed. Wow, did you really think I was that dense? What I meant to ask was, why do you seem so mature for your age? Oh, I know that. That's wonderful. It's good to hear our future is in safe hands. Isn't the Academy a research institute? Why do you need so many soldiers? So the gate brought the eclipse here from the future? I'm sorry if we've met, but who are you again? Oh, that Alyssa. I'm sorry, I'm so bad with remembering faces. Maybe these ruins have something somebody wants. Hope, do you still think my sister is trapped inside that crystal pillar? The culprit could have sent Atlas to terrorize Brescia, and then sent Fenrir here to block out the sun. Her present? You mean her knife? That looks like a fal'Cie. Did you dig it up in the ruins? Really? Saz too? So Hope, have you heard anything from Snow? Actually, Hope, we were able to catch up with Snow. He's alive, but he was trying to protect the crystal pillar by himself. The worst part was we had to leave without being able to tell him where we were going. What do you think of little Mog here? Isn't he just adorable? I wonder how Saz and little Dodge are doing. Look at us, all gone our separate ways. He's incredibly smart, and not just that, he's found all sorts of treasure for us. Not to mention he turns into a weapon. He's the best. I know. How were the images in the Oracle Drive recorded? Did someone film lightning in the future? I think I do. You've been looking for lightning too all this time. Is that even possible? So this nation, Padra, their leader was a Cirrus, right? What does she have to do with lightning? I wonder what kind of person the Cirrus was. What happened to her after the city was destroyed? Was there anything more? That's the place where Noel met lightning. And that was, what, 680 years ago? Will you continue your research even then? I've never thought of it like that. I've been so focused on finding my sister. So that means they're from a different world or a different dimension? They must have been fighting monsters too. Maybe we can find some sort of answer in the ruins. Come on, Noel. We have to go and fix the paradox. Oh no, the ancient seal has been broken? I wonder, how did the Cirrus of Padra seal the paradox? Did she interfere with the timeline? Noel, we have to stop this before someone gets hurt. Okay, I need to sort this out. So one of the Yules from long ago caused a distortion in time to banish the monster and save the city. Noel, it's her! But then that caused another distortion. That's awful. Noel, we have to stop her suffering. Let's show her that she did the right thing. If we defeat the monster, we should be able to set her free. Does that mean someone tried to kill him? Yeah, I hope so. Let's go find them. I'm sure he's read the manual before. He probably just got a few things mixed up. I don't think I've ever seen him before. So why does he seem so familiar? That guy I saw with lightning. Maybe we're going to meet in the future. Is this a dream? I have to wake up. Lightning is gone. These clothes aren't even mine. I must still be asleep. Lightning is gone. But then, what was that dream I just had? A message from the other side? No, she can't be dead. And these clothes, are they from the other side as well? That dream felt so familiar. Like my horrible vision of Cocoon's collapse. Maybe the dream was really a vision. Maybe it was lightning in the future. But no, that can't be right. Lightning is gone, transformed into that crystal pillar. What is this place?
else is this? There's nothing here. Not one living thing. If I'm dead, then maybe I can find lightning. Is this the afterlife? But how did I die? This place. Did I always live here? Are my memories just lies? Was it all fake? This has happened before. I felt things change when lightning disappeared. Why? I don't know this place. I don't belong here.
Noel, is that all you're going to tell me? Your name? Like, who are you? What do you do? I feel like an interrogator. Do you mind me asking? The realm of the dead? Does that mean lightning is out of my reach for good? Tell me about Valhalla. So you're a hunter. Is that like your job? Are you really from a different time? Where are you from? Somewhere inside Cocoon? You said you met my sister. What did she look like? What was she wearing? Just like in my dream. Maybe you really did meet her. Huh? What's up, Noel? Wait, what do you mean? You were born on Pulse? Really? All I know is I was wearing them when I woke up. But maybe I haven't woken up yet after all. Not used to seeing Cocoon, huh? The first time? You can't be serious. Like, the first time seeing it from the outside? What do you mean by in the legend? Seems funny to call it a legend. It's only been 3 years. My sister is somewhere inside that pillar. At least that's what everyone says. She and our friends transformed into crystal and kept Cocoon from falling. Good question. But my sister never came back. It's been 3 years without her. I wish it weren't true. You seem a bit shaken there, Noel. I'm not sure I get what you mean. Oh, this is Noel. He helped LeBro and me out of a tight spot. Oh, hey, Huge. Yep. If I told you they fell from the sky, you probably wouldn't believe me, huh? Well, to be honest with you, I don't remember putting them on. Bye. Bye. Huge, you're not really one to talk, you know. Bye. Bye. This must be some trick of the Moogle. You want to try them on? They might look better on you. Am I dreaming? Fess up, bobblehead. It's like staring into the future. Then what could it be? It's like looking at a different world. How do you know? Is this Valhalla? Yeah, it's nothing like I saw in my dream. Is this someone's idea of a joke? It's a hologram. We need to find the switch and turn it off. Maybe it's an illusion, like some sort of mirage showing scenery in the distance. Not that I've ever seen. Sorta, yeah. Even if that's true, why are we able to see it? I've read about things like parallel worlds. Could that be what we're seeing? What are we seeing? Some great disaster from the past? Why do you say that? Do you have any idea what's happening? Mackie, if you don't understand this stuff, then nobody else will. Are these creatures from another world as well? I wonder, did that meteorite come from another world? So, is the Moogle from another dimension, do you think? If I said I was going with him, would you stop me? You were up late last night, Mackie. Big project? How? Why can't we see it? You always were the cautious one, weren't you, Huge? I guess you're right. It's just hard after I had that dream about lightning, you know what I mean? What is an artifact anyway? What does it look like? A key or something? Where do you think we should look? Good idea. I just hope they don't think we're crazy. Did someone in the future tell you about gates and artifacts? I can't get my head around it. How do we find something that doesn't belong? He's my fiancé. He's off trying to find lightning for me. He's just this super cool guy, you know? Well, no. I told everyone there was something strange about lightning just disappearing. He doesn't care about the way he looks, but that just makes him so much cooler. And only Snow believed me.
I mean, he's my hero. Oh, and I know you're thinking no one's perfect. I know he has his flaws, and sometimes he makes me so mad, but I love that about him, too. No other guy can compare to my hero. And he's not just kind, he's reliable too. He always means what he says, and you can totally trust his word. He has this amazing body, and his face is so handsome. He's tall and broad, and he makes me feel so safe. Oh, and even though he's big and tough, he can be so adorable.
He's my hero. Snow and Lightning came to save me when I'd been turned into crystal. He's looking for my sister right now. Out there, somewhere. That's my Snow. You done asking? He's the most important person in the world to me. He left to search for Lightning. For my sake. All right, then. Hey, Godot. What do you think those artifact things are? You know, the keys Noel was talking about. Thank you, Lebro. So, you do know something? What? I have to give him a chance, at least. Not yet. Have you been looking too? What's going on? What's that now? What are you mumbling about? That's true. We should probably explain a few things. Snow's not around right now, so we do the best we can. But if Lightning were back, everything would be so much better. These are my students. I teach their classes. I'm so glad you're all safe. Good morning. You know, I'm only strict because my teacher was strict. Now, did everyone do their homework? I'm not that bad. No, come on. Hey, Lightning must have rubbed off on me. What was your grandmother like? Is it true? Are you really from the future? 50? But she was still so young. Do you want to go back to your own time? So what are you going to do? I'm sorry I asked. I know how hard it is when no one believes you. Do you know what happens next? What's wrong? Weird. The knife looks like it's been polished. Look, the Moogle's reacting to the kids. It looks like Mog has found something. Let's follow him. There, now we've got you. What are you running from? What have you been up to, young man? Why don't you talk to Miss Farron, Why did you run away? I promise I won't get mad if you tell me. You want to tell me what's going on? You really can't tell me? Oh well, then I guess I won't force you to. Listen up, mister, and you listen good. Start talking or your homework gets tripled. If you do, I'll buy you Lebro's special lunch every day for a year. I hope you're not misbehaving. It makes me sad when my students don't behave. That's about enough. Tell me what you did right this instant. You were running from Mackie, weren't you? Did you do something you weren't supposed to? Hey, wait! What did you take? It wasn't the artifact after all. What was Mackie doing with it? It's not his fault. Come on, let's head back. Mackie's always doing something interesting, huh? But you shouldn't go around just taking people's stuff. But that's just a cat. Oh, and it's with the one we keep at Nora House. Mog, you be gentle now, okay? Wait, the cat isn't an artifact, is it? After her! No, instead, my things are showing up in places they shouldn't be. Where else should we look? I doubt it. No one here would do something like that. Let's head to the house and find out. It might not be a person at all. I mean, with time and space being warped everywhere, anything could happen, really. You're right. We've got to stick together. I don't get it. What was that artifact doing in the mirror? Lebro. Scary stuff. Thanks. I think I'm okay. The gate is where the meteorite fell. So we should head towards Cocoon, right? I will. You be careful too, Noel. No, even before that. Everything's been off for the last 3 years, ever since Lightning disappeared. Okay, so what's this gate all about? I'm glad we found the artifact, but that's not the only weird thing going on here. And that's where the artifacts come in? So Cocoon only existed in the past for you, is that right? How do you know Lightning? What's wrong? Of course not. She became a Lassie and turned to crystal. She did it to protect Cocoon. Is this really a Moogle? You mean, it was the end of the world? I remember that part. That's what she said in the dream I had. It's just so unreal. So if we don't keep you safe, the human race will die out completely? Good morning to you. How did it happen? I don't think my sister would want me moping around. Lebro, good morning. Kupo. Good morning, Lebro. Well, it's about time I started looking ahead. I won't get anywhere feeling sorry for myself. You win. I can't compete with morning people. Hey, it's not like that. Sorry you got yourself hurt because of me. Once the battle is over, we're bringing Lightning back home with us. Thanks, Godot. We will. And I promise, we won't let you down. But what we need from you is to have faith in us, and wait here until we bring Snow and Lightning back safe and sound. You're so sweet, Mackie. And that's a promise. Thanks, Huge. We're going to make it happen. But how did you know? Were Huge and Mackie with him? We have everyone's support. I heard a meteorite fell from the sky, and that's when all these monsters appeared. I will. Thanks, LeBro. Thank goodness. Wait, I remember, wasn't there another path along the shore? How are the kids? Someone from a faraway place. Noel, is there anything you want to ask? Don't listen to him. Godot and LeBro have important roles, but without Huge, we'd never agree on anything. And who knows what we'd do without Mackie's gadgets? This might be a strange question, but have you seen something that shouldn't exist? He's teasing again. Oh yeah, I know. The people here are counting on you guys to protect them. They couldn't survive without Nora. Oh, hi there. I hope so. But I wouldn't count on it. Yep. He even saved my life once. Me and Godot call her Snow, but I've heard people call her Spot, Mew Mew, Esmeralda. I hear they're having a hard time keeping Cocoon together as it is. Did you find out anything more about the meteorite? That's great! You can make some great meals with fresh fish. Oh, and I've heard Ponta, too. Why do you say that? Don't worry, this is my home. I love it here. If I do leave, I'll always come back. I promise. There's no need to feel lonely. This can't be the fate the world is moving towards. What's that? I wonder if it leads somewhere. Hey, look. Lightning has left us the last artifact we need. But still, I was finally able to talk with her. And it's all thanks to Noel. Good old Hope. He's still helping us fight. What's this? A message? What, you think a future Noel is trying to trick us? You're thinking too much. It's probably safe to take your own words at face value. Where am I? I don't really know. It's cold. It's dark. And I'm alone. This place seems completely empty. I can't hear anything. I can't feel anything. Was that my voice we heard? What's this about a cold, dark place? But I have no regrets. I fought right until the end. I fought. And I didn't run. I know that someone, somewhere, will carry on what we've started. They have to. I said I had no regrets. Doesn't sound like a bad thing, at least. I know Kaya stabbed me, but there's no wound. Everyone is acting kinda strange. Could I have dreamed everything that happened up until now? Not very likely. LeBro, is this really my village? Could I be dead? Kaius did stab me. This is Grand Pulse, though, right? Not the void beyond? LeBro, can I ask you a strange question? What year is this? Yeah, I know. Can you just tell me anyway? Listen, LeBro, I'm not sure, but I think this might be a dream. I was in the void beyond, and I don't know, I'm so confused. But LeBro, tell me, is this really my village? Okay. Sorry, LeBro. Is it alright if I take a nap here? It looks like a perfect place for a snooze. I didn't feel well, so I lay down to rest. It was so hot, I felt dizzy. Huge, I'm not that sick. Hey, Huge, I wonder what happened to the meteorite. Nothing near the village? Do you know where Noel is? Or even who he is? No, not really. I must be back in the past, before Noel came here. Who can't? Anyone I know? No, I meant a live Moogle. You know, flying around and stuff. Huge? Have you seen any Moogles around? They can't? Why? What's the big occasion? Really? Someone's waiting for me? Huh? What's the Nora house? What do you mean? Do I really have it that easy? Being a teacher is a tough job, you know. What do you mean I have it easy? I work as hard as anyone else here. Why do you say that? Don't you like it here? Well, I'm not happy. To be honest, I have no idea where I am or what's going on. You know who?
Is lightning here somewhere? Maybe snow? Is this a dream world? Am I trapped? Am I the only one here? Mog, are you trying to tell me something? Am I really alone? Lightning, please, help me. Mog, where are you? Lebro, answer me! Snow, help me! Huge, don't ignore me! Mackie, where are you? Why can't they hear me?
Somebody is helping me, but no one's here. The people are gone, but I'm sure someone's here. Who was that? And why is she trying to help me?
Can't they hear me calling?
That voice. I'm sure I've heard it before. Hello? Anyone? Somebody answer me!
Godot, are you there?
I don't see anyone, but I'm not alone. Who's the person helping me? Where are you? There are so many little Flan. Where are they all going to? Where's the gate? There's nothing left. Vanille! Hope and the other scientists are working to reduce the damage that the disaster will cause. I had to, if I wanted to find you and Lightning again. Could that monster bring Cocoon down faster than the prophecy predicted? Did your history books happen to mention the monster? Noel, are you mad at Snow about something? Looks like we have to turn back. Good luck. I think he's in a good mood. Well, don't waste time then. Hey, Mog, what's got your attention? What do we do? These Flan aren't stopping anytime soon, huh? This gate leads back to the Historia Crux, right? What a brave Mog. Oh, hey, this is where the Flan we're trying to get to. We find a gate to activate, but there's no path for us to take. So this is where they were all trying to get to. Do you think there's still another paradox? It looks like the Flan are all headed in that direction. Huh? Where's Snow? Then we've got another to solve. That's way out of reach. Looks like a job for Mog. Okay, Mog, you up for it? This isn't working. Not happening, huh? That Flan was kind of a wimp, huh? Are the green ones just not very tough? I've never seen so many of them together. Guess we need the right key. Time to find another artifact. That's so sad. Noel, we should help them find their way back. Can you be a monster finder instead? Just this once? I know they don't mean to cause trouble, but there's so many of them. This place seems weird enough. How is it different from Valhalla? So it looks similar, but it's really a separate world. That's why there are all these little differences. This throne. I remember it from my dream. This is where Lightning was praying to the goddess. No good. We can't get past. Where did Noel get to? How do I find him? How do I get out of here? Come on, Mog. What's wrong with you? The 6. That was Lightning and Snow and the others. And the 1, that would be me? Wait, is that Yule? Perhaps I did. What do you mean? Is it too late now? You mean it was the goddess who saved us that day? Can't get through this way. I have to speak with Yule. Where do I find Yule? Yule wasn't down this way. No one. There's no one here. He was wounded from head to toe, but miraculously, none of his wounds were fatal. The man we encountered was an elite member of the Blitz Squadron. They called him Baxter. The airship that was carrying these Academy soldiers was attacked by a dark shadow in the sky before it crashed to the ground. It's a miracle they survived this horrible accident. I guess that's that. We should look for the others instead. I'm Serah Farron. Then maybe the shadow that appeared in the future was also an illusion. But my sister, she quit the military and was branded a traitor by the Sanctum. Did I miss something? Maybe they're not in this time anymore. Maybe they were swept away by the paradox. Thank you, Sergeant. When I see my sister, I'll be sure to tell her what you said. You mean Lightning? How do you know my sister? She'll be happy to hear from an old friend. I didn't realize that other people knew of Lightning's intentions, of the truth behind her rogue actions. There was a part of me that was scared people would actually forget that she even existed. Are you all right? Oh no, you're hurt! You stay here and try to get some rest. We'll go and find your friends. But it's such a huge relief to know that there are people who still remember her, and who still believe in what she did.
We're not here to kill you. We came to help.
Yeah, but I think we need to be really careful around this place. He said the corporal was thrown out of the ship too, right? That means he should be around here somewhere. He couldn't have gone too far.
Are you a corporal in Blitz Squadron?
I sense a familiar presence. Do you feel it too?
Saz!
That was Saz. He's an old friend of ours. He fought alongside Lightning and Snow to try to protect Cocoon. He's been doing this kind of thing a lot longer than we have.
It's true. He's out there fighting all by himself.
The soldiers we met shared Lightning's beliefs and had once fought by her side. Yeah, that's for sure. But I think experiencing the bumps and the hardships along the way is what brings people closer together. That's how you make great friends, right? They never forgot who she was. They had found a place for her in their memories, in their hearts. Can you hear me up there in Valhalla? You made your mark in the world, and I'm proud of you. It's like she can't see us or something. Lightning, I do. As if you're right here. Huh? You've touched so many hearts. You made a difference in so many lives. My mind's made up. Well, I kinda did. All right then. I'll follow you, Noel. And we'll find her. Together. If my life is the price for saving the future, then I'm prepared to pay it. Caius had already said as much. And you always looked so worried when I saw events from the future. Even so, I chose to come this far. It was my decision. But you couldn't remember why you should be worried, right? There's no reason you should feel guilty. So the cause of the paradox is inside that monster's stomach? Are you being serious? Eula's a pretty girl. Those green eyes make her look like an angel. Have you considered that maybe they're fakes? Eula and Caius, I mean. No, what are you talking about? In these kind of cases, it's always the one you least suspect. So it must be... I bet the mastermind is a fake Caius. What? No, of course not. The man we met in academia is really a duplicate, like Alyssa. Those images we saw. Why does the Oracle Drive here show both me and Lightning in the recording, with them being born here in Erba? And that's why the Cirrus was able to see those things. Do you think it might have something to do with Fang and Vanille? I didn't expect to find another Oracle Drive. At least not here, anyway. The gates appear because of the connection? So my village and Valhalla were linked because Lightning and I are sisters, right? Which means there must be a gate somewhere that will take me to her. Do you want me to ask? If you're keeping secrets, then I admit I'm kinda curious. But if you don't want to talk about it, that's okay. Don't worry. I trust you have your reasons. If you've got issues, I'm happy to help you through them. Different eras are tangled together. You don't think... Could the Moogles be staging an invasion into the human world? That makes sense. So this Etro, is she still around now? There was something I was kind of curious about. Who or what did the Cirrus serve? Did she answer to a fal'Cie? Are you worried about the gate? I guess not. I can't help wondering where it's going to take us. Yeah, I guess we could go backwards as well as forwards. After all, we're already in the past as far as you're concerned. The power of a goddess? In my dream, Lightning prayed to a goddess. I was once a l'Cie. Perhaps it's just a memory from that time. Noel, have you ever traveled a long way to find someone important? Has something powerful warped the fabric of history? But that can't be it. Snow was a l'Cie too, and his memories are the same as everyone's. Did I tell you? I was once a l'Cie, an enemy of Cocoon. And that's where you met my sister. Yes, it was. But a lot of people in Cocoon lost their lives back then. It's strange, but when Snow first introduced me to them, I never imagined they would become such a big part of my life. Yep, one big family. Wait a minute, are you a cat or a dog person? Thank you, Snow, but you're lying, aren't you? What I don't get is, if that really was Lightning in your dream,
Why would she be asking you for help? Really? I know you're always trying to protect me. I wouldn't put it past you to make up a story just to make me feel better. But still, why just you? Sorry I doubted you. If you say you saw lightning in a dream, then I believe you.
Sometimes I can hear a voice inside my head. Someone's been guiding me all this time. Was it you? Will I meet my sister Lightning? So the only reason I'm able to use magic is because I was chosen by the goddess? Is Caius one of Etro's chosen as well? Hope, just out of morbid curiosity, what would happen to Pulse if Cocoon actually fell? A safer location? You mean off the ground? Oh, we've traveled into the past. Oh, I guess it was last year. First I've heard of it, but I guess you're right.
Alyssa, what do you think the gates are?
Then does that mean you're in charge, Hope? Something that shouldn't exist. Someone that shouldn't exist. What about Mog? We should start looking for another crystal, I think. Not sure what form it would take. You know what? I want to look at that device. It must have something to do with the paradox. I'll leave it up to you. Atlas is the giant who brings down Cocoon? In the future, humans fight against each other, right? What started that war? I don't think lying's a good idea. Let's go back and explain things to the guard. Who was talking just now? Someone is messing with history? Any idea who it might be? How much gil do you think it would take to pay off the guard? Did you hear someone just now? They said it was a giant from the future. Hey, Noel, do you think Yul can see any kind of future? What's wrong? Are you okay? Why do you think Yul was here? I guess she really is able to see the future. How else would she know to be here at this time? Most people think that events in the past affect how things change in the future. But maybe it's the opposite. In other words, history is altered to make sure that future comes to pass. When events in the future are decided, the past changes to fit that outcome. Good question. A time when events large enough to shape history take place? That would seem to make sense. I wonder what Yul knows exactly. I'm definitely going to find out if we see her again. Yeah, me too. It's over? You mean one of them has beaten the other? Caius, could they be related? Maybe these paradoxes aren't random events at all. Think about it. Someone could be targeting Cocoon. Yeah, but why us? Is it like our focus or something? These paradoxes seem to be happening wherever we end up. Could someone be after us? The Academy is here, though. Maybe the target is some high-ranking official, or a valuable relic. The Falsi Fenrir caused the eclipse, didn't it? So, Hope, what does it mean to be the director? Are you the leader of the Academy? Isn't that the root of the paradox? So your dad is pretty busy, huh? Snow told me that he helped out Lightning and everyone, even when it wasn't the safest thing to do. How's your dad doing? Your report on the gate and the paradox? Yeah. For everyone else, 7 years have passed since we started out. I wonder how they're all doing back in the village. Oh, wait, but don't tell me, please. Right. Back to my own time. Let me guess. That's the weapon you used when you fought with Lightning and Snow, right? Sometimes I hear a girl's voice speaking inside my mind, but it's cryptic, like a prophecy. And I don't think I want to know what happens in the future. A gift? Is she talking about the clothes? What? Whose voice is that? Is that what the dream was about? What was that? Who was talking to me? Who is that? It sounds like a young girl. The first step? What does it mean? I don't understand. Yes, this is the world at the end of days. This is how our town will look centuries in the future. I know this place. I've seen this wasteland before. But I'm not sure why I know that. What happened to me? So tell me, what's your favorite food? Wait, what? Which one was right? The Moogle doesn't seem like an animal. Is it like a Falsi or something? You can eat those things? So you've heard stories about Cocoon? Yeah, that's why everyone moved here, to this place, to build a new hometown. Bodum, the town I used to live in up there, it's gone now. What if I said I was wearing this to get your approval? Might be another weird phenomenon. They have this strange lettering. This is just a hallucination, an illusion. It's not real. I wish I could pretend that I'm not seeing these visions. I don't know. I hear a voice in my mind. Noel, where did you come from? Is this magic? A spell someone cast to confuse us? Actually, I can use a little, but I can't do anything like this. I hope this isn't some crazy plot by the Sanctum or SciComm, the groups that used to run Cocoon. But they were disbanded a while ago. I wonder if we can get some sort of expert to come take a look at this stuff. I'm starting to wonder where Noel came from. Any other hints? Anything would help at this point. Yep, he's real important. Everyone has different names for him, though. Oh, didn't I already tell you? Snow is the name of my cat. Something that doesn't belong. Hey, you don't belong here. Snow. He was turned into a lassie when he came to save me. Etro must be one of the Grand Pulse gods. What kind of deity is she? Did she tell you about Valhalla? I guess Cocoon's Fal'Cie were never the same after the fall. Oh no, not anymore. Once Cocoon was safe, he turned back to normal. What's the future like? Are the Fal'Cie still around? Why don't you talk to Miss Farron, Kupo? I'm not scary at all, Kupopo. You better tell me what's going on. The boogeyman comes after naughty children. How about this then? Will you tell me the truth for 1,000 gil? Then I'll take 1,000 gil as punishment. If you don't fess up, I'll have to get Godot to come and talk to you. Huh? They were the hidden tribe of Pulse. Noel, tell me about the people you lived with. Do people still use magic in the future? Not a whole lot. And no one could use magic back before Cocoon fell to Pulse. After you arrived here, I wonder what happened back in the world you left. Good morning. How are you feeling? Back on your feet already? What happened to wipe out the entire human race? Yeah, he does, doesn't he? Instincts. I was hoping for a secret recipe. Hey, LeBro, can you give me some cooking tips? I wasn't asleep at all. I was just resting my eyes. What? No, ew. So I haven't been sleeping for days on end, right? Okay, so wait a minute. When did I fall asleep out here? How long was I out for? Hey, Huge, have I been around the whole time? I wasn't off on any trips, was I? I'm starting to wonder if this place is reality. It feels like the real world, but maybe it's just a dream or hallucination. Or am I just crazy? I thought I'd left on a journey through time. Did I just imagine it all? Oh, now I remember. Our kitty is waiting for me. You say that, then there'll be no one there when I get back. You can't trick me, Mr. Mackey. Yeah, it's great here. I mean, we've got... well, it's pretty fun anyway. Does it seem so easy? Does it look like I'm having fun? I can't explain it very well, but there's just something missing. Something off. Poor little thing must be starving.